People really consider us as the third world because of our economic condition, because of our social crisis. Although the social crisis are also very something a point of the chapter in the first world too, but we have considered as a third world. And in third world, so what are the lagging factors of the personality in the graduates of the third world? So I got this topic, and I have written my five content on this topics and got two counter narratives um, narrative, and I have just uh, written the written my backlash on these counter narratives too. So, what are the important factors of the personality, and why the third world countries graduates, especially after graduation, has the lack of the lot of the ingredients of the personality? I think that there are many of the slogan that the society is expecting that the graduates should have the confidence, graduates should have the ethics, morality, and a lot of other things that are the mixture of a well-defined personality, a hypothetical personality. Because I personally believe that perfection never lies anywhere. So still there are something that are acceptables in the core ideal of the personality, in paragon of the personality, and that world is expecting from the graduates of first, second, and third world. So why I'm using these types of the words first, second, and third world, I'm going to explain it in my next video too. So I'm just saying that after graduation, we know that in third world countries, um, the graduate of the first world and the graduate of the third world are not similar, especially during the whole graduation process and after the graduation process. What we get from our university is completely something different what the first world graduate is getting from the university. We have go through the rote learning. We don't have any type of the critical thinking pattern in our universities, and at the same time we don't have any types of the any type of the personality development ingredients in our syllabus, in our lectures, and every something that is very important and that should be reflected in our mentor. We lag all these types of the special ingredients of the personality development. Secondly, I'm saying that the economic problem is the major problem for the third world graduate. Actually, third world graduate never entered into the university for the personality development program, for learning something. We just enter into the universities for the purpose of getting the job and for rote learning, and just to learn some lines and then get the good marks. This is the real fault of the graduate of the third world as compared to the graduate of the first world. We always focus in our marks, and these marks ultimately proved nothing for us if we don't have the important ingredients of our personality. So what are these important ingredients and how we can develop these important ingredients in student? That is something beyond the scope and beyond the chapter for the professor of the university. So that's why they always focus on their lecture, their credit hours, and student only focus on their marks. What they are both are learning, they both don't understand. So this is a main flaw. Second flaw is that we have the economic problem. Many of the graduates, I think 99.5% of the graduates of the third world, we all are belonging from the middle class, and our parents grow up or grow up us in a very difficult situation, in devoid of the economic crisis. We don't have the such type of the gregarious personality, and we don't have such type of affable personality as the first world graduates have from his childhood to university graduation. So it is something really lagging in us, because we definitely have a devoid of many ingredients of the personality, like confidence, like ethics, and like morality. Because we have gone through the situation of the poor livelihood, so that's why we always groom in this type, in such type of the personality, that we always remain depressed, deprived, and isolated. It is also a factor that is leading the personality degradation and degeneracy in the third world countries students. And secondly, we never expect um, from our graduates that they should only learn something and they are going to change the world, they are going to change the paradigms and dynamics of the society. We are just expecting that they should have to learn some lines. And intelligence is also something that is more versatile in its definition in third world countries, especially the people considered that the person who is just going through rote learning quickly is the more intelligent. But I think that intelligence theory has completely changed in third world countries.